Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's Lori's Daily Addicted Stamper with Stampin' Up. And I've got some really cool projects to share with you today. I just went live, so I'll give you a minute to find me. Hey, Deborah. How are you, Miss Franklin? You're in It's sunny in Vermont. Awesome. 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 Yeah, it's not too bad here today either, shockingly. Actually, I think we finally have. I'm going to jinx myself when I say this. I think we finally crossed over. Mother Nature's finally realized perhaps it's spring. Because looking at the temperatures the rest of the week, they're pretty good. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead. I don't have much housekeeping except to tell you that Stamping Up announced yesterday afternoon we have a 3-day free shipping event coming. It starts tomorrow through Friday, and it is free shipping on orders of $75 or more in product. So my first instinct to tell you is stock up on your cardstock, right? Because we all know the cardstock, and I'm talking specifically the colored because the price points have changed on the basic white already. And actually, I'm not even sure we have basic white in stock right now. I didn't check it this morning. Sorry. But yeah, stock up on your colored cardstock, your 8.5 by 11 or your 12 by 12, because the price will be going up on May 6th. I think that's the date the catalog launches. Yes, May 6th. So this free shipping offer is a great opportunity to grab cardstock. Plus any other things that might be retiring that you were kind of hesitant on. Now that you're not paying that you're not paying the extra 11%, that might be a little more attractive that you will add that to your crafty inventory, right? Hey, Betty, thank you. Good afternoon, Deborah. Good to see you. New York is gorgeous. Awesome. You can well, that's where we've been. That's exactly where we've been, the 60s and 40s and even 30s. But so far, this week looks like it's going to be pretty decent. So that's exciting. And then just a reminder, you now earn your own stamping reward. So when you put a $75 order in to get that free shipping, not only are you getting the free shipping, if you're ordering cardstock, not only are you saving on the, what is it, I think a $2.50 or $3 increase in the cardstock that's coming, but you're earning rewards at the same time. So on a $75 order, you're going to earn $7.50 in rewards. Of course, it starts at $20 and it goes up to infinity if you want. But if you're going to do that, we ought to talk about the starter kit. No, just kidding. But yes, so keep that in mind as well. You're going to earn your own rewards. There's no more host codes, so no worries about that. For the remainder of April, you can grab my Just Cards class for $45 product purchase. So yes, if you order $75 to get the free shipping, guess what? You're also getting a free card class. So let's see. Free card class, free shipping, and $7.50 back in rewards that you can use on a future order. That sounds like a pretty good deal. The price for this will go up to $50 product order starting in May, but you can still get it for the $45 product order. And these are pretty cute. We've got a cute little, I think this could be anybody's birthday card, but I designed it specifically for kiddos. And then we have the masculine. This is a little bit of a fun fold. Just a fun flap. We're actually going to make that card, not this one, but a similar card today. And then we have the female birthday card. And then a really cool thinking of you and a sympathy card. Okay. All right. So those are the projects today. No, these are not the projects today. These are the just cards that you earn for free. I think I need to go back to bed and start over. What do you think? Hopefully the stamping goes better than the conversation is going. So today I had this idea to take a stamp set, and I happened to choose You Are Remarkable, which then I fell in love with this set. It's a great basic stamp set, but we can do so much with it, right? So there's no dies, there's no punches. It's just stamping. Or is it? We're going to find out. But You Are Remarkable. Love it. It's got some great greetings in it. Friends are flowers in the garden of life. You are remarkable in every single way. And sometimes the simplest things mean the most. Okay, so those are your greetings. This tiny little bee down here, so cute. And then you've got your flower center, your fill stamps for the tall flower. And that's just like a little accent stamp, background stamp, whatever you want to do with it. I think that's the only stamp, that in this background, that I didn't use. We'll see. All right. So we are going to start. So if you're not aware, if you've never heard me talk about it, Stampin' Up! Kind of looks, and this is how they lay their catalog out as well. So maybe this will give you some indication of the catalog, right? Hey, Donna. The catalog is laid out from beginner stampers in the front of the catalog, things that would appeal to a beginner stamper. And then it moves to the casual stamper who maybe wants to do a little bit more, but not go crazy. And then the Avid stamper, and that's where you're going to see the die cutting machine and the dies and the bundles and all of those fun things, right? So that's how we're going to design today. We're going to design starting with the beginner stamper, somebody who just wants to make a cute card for a friend. Okay, so this is my thank you card. Oh, and I did not pull that thank you stamp. I realize it just as I'm looking at it, going, yep, I don't have that. So these are hard for me. I mean, my just cards are fairly simple cards, but sometimes it's harder for me to create a beginner's card than it is a Avid stampers card that they might be attracted to, simply because I've been doing this for 22 years, right? But this is simply just a layer, right? With the Daffodil Delight. Oh, I forgot the cap was on. And then this is going to be our layer on the inside. And because this is beginner, I'm simply going to mount this on the inside. And all the measurements should be appearing in the description for you for all three cards. I'm going to lay that aside. I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. And we're going to grab the large image. We're going to stamp that in Memento. And we're going to stamp it 3 times. So I'm going to start with just the flower head down here in the bottom right corner. Okay. And then we're going to re-ink it. So we're going to repeat this 3 times, obviously. And we're going to come up a little bit. I don't know if you guys are hearing, but my whole world is blowing up for some reason. I've got my cell phone is making unusual noises. My computer just made a little announcement noise. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, so we have that. Now, if I can quickly turn around here and find the thank you, I will grab it. And I think I just did. Oh, if not, this one will work. This is it. So this is with you in mind for the thank you. And I'll grab a block quick. And we're going to stamp that in pecan pie. We'll leave this here because we're going to need that as we do the fill. So this is a 2-step stamp, which also makes it nice for the beginner because they don't have to worry about having any markers, blends, anything to color it in with, right? Now, before I lay my hand in everything under the sun, let me clean that up. So we'll start with our stems in Mossy Meadow. Hey, Julie, good to see you. And this is where it gets challenging for me. So surgery is just a couple weeks out. let's all hope that, yeah, that didn't help. Let's all hope that things are better when I come out of that surgery. Oh, that's not too bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's move it up here a little bit. Not too bad. And that one I don't even have to do in the green. So we'll take those. And trust me, it's much easier for you to line up. I did this card a couple weeks ago, got this ready a couple weeks ago, and it was so simple to line up, but that's how much my site has, um, I guess degraded is the right word. So I'm going to give this a try. This is Lemon Lolly. Ew, now these are a little bit easier for me, and I can't even see the color, so there you go. How easy can we make this, right? I just lost my one that I was using to line it up with, however. There, I think I got it. I think I got it. Ooh, but we won't know, will we? Yeah, there we go. So that was Lemon Lolly. We're going to come back in with Pecan Pie for the centers. My first surgery is May 5th. I believe that's a Monday. And while you're supposed to do these 2 weeks apart, my surgeon is on vacation when the 2 weeks would hit. And the following week is Memorial Day. So lucky me, I get to go 4 weeks in between, which means I'll be putting drops in my eyes for 12 weeks and praying that I don't miss any. So we'll see. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to go live with my normal day would be May 6th. I'm trying to get all my stuff prepped ahead of time for next month. Um, but whether I'll be able to see well enough to go live, I'm not sure. So stay tuned and come back if I can't, when I can. There we go. Simple, quick, easy card, right? And I just love that flower. So there we go. Now, I also did all three of these cards in the same color scheme, as you saw if you saw the picture on my Facebook page. So we're going to go now. That was our beginner card. And we're going to go now to our casual card. Oh, thank you, Deborah. That's very sweet. Okay, so here we go. Again, using same color scheme, all of that. The card base is a standard 5.5 by 8.5 that I just cut the front flap down. And then we're going to use some designer series paper on that flap. I'll tell you what, if it works, it's going to be a whole new world for me. It might be like the old time. I'm going to crease that score line a little better. And then we're going to come in with some layers similar to the last card, right? Except we're going to put them in the vertical orientation. So this is what we would recommend for casual. A little bit of a fun fold. We're going to add some butterflies on here. And always remember when you're doing a flap like this, you're only putting adhesive on the left side, right? If you forget and put your adhesive the whole way across on your attachment, you will basically seal your card shut. All right, and then we have a piece of basic white. Yeah, I'm a little concerned from stamping perspective because my left eye is my worst eye all around. My right eye is fairly strong, but I still need glasses to see, to stamp, and to drive, just different prescription. So they're going to take the lens out of the left eye after they do the cataract surgery, because that will be a full on distance, which means I would need a reader, which I can't put a reader on because it's not strong enough to support the right eye for 4 weeks until the right eye's done. I have no idea what this is going to look like. Be interesting. It'll be interesting. And you know me, well, some of you know me very well. I don't give in easily. Like, I will try my darndest to figure out a way. And I have even thought about doing some recordings before the surgery, but I don't do well with recordings. I do much better with lives. For some reason, I can't see it on the screen while I'm doing it, so I can't tell if I'm in camera or not with a recording. And we're going to use one of the greetings out of the stamp set, You Are Remarkable. I want to call it Remarkable You. I guess I want to shorten it up there. I don't know. So we're going to put that on with pecan pie. But I have high hopes. High hopes. I also have high hopes that I'm going to stamp straight after this too. Okay. So we're going to do the fill again. And I'm using all the same colors. So I've got the lemon lolly. The pecan pie for the center. And the Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow for the greenery. Not too bad. We'll take it. So no punching, no die cutting. That greeting is definitely crooked. This one I've got thank you again on the inside. Oh, thank you. I broke this finger the whole way back, so I didn't have her touch it. I mean, it was back into the quick. A couple weeks ago, we were down at the retreat house and it had rained and we were loading, and I went to open my hatch and I just took that nail the whole way off. So I kept the purple on. There we go. Just add a little extra on the inside, right? Because this is our casual stamper. So who's excited about the catalog starting on May 6th? Who's excited about the new in colors? And there is our casual card. We'll look at the one that doesn't have the crooked greeting. And we're going to add just a little bling on this one too. Oops. Okay, maybe we are. And my little butterfly flew away, so we're going to go with 3 large on this guy, which I think looks just fine. There we go. There we go. Actually, I think I like it better with the large. I have my In Color Club again, this catalog, as well as my paper share. So information is going to come out on that this afternoon. If you're on my mailing list, you'll get it. If you're not, you can click to subscribe below. It's in the description, the link to join my mailing list, and you'll get it as well. Never enough purple. Absolutely 100%. Somebody said I only like the football team I like because their uniforms are purple. So I don't think that's true necessarily, but it doesn't hurt. All right. And then here's our Avid card, right? A little bit more of a fun fold. This is a step card. It sits up like that. But again, we're using the same colors, the same papers, the same designer series paper, all of that to make it simple so you can see the variation from basic to Avid. Basic, beginner, sorry, beginner. And the measurements and score lines, as I said earlier, are below. So you'll have that for this project as well. This is our step piece. Okay. And then this designer paper is going to go down here. I think I screwed that up. It still stands. Nah, we're going to redo that. Hold on. I mixed my measurements. I might have to fix it down below too. All right. So I'm gonna have, and then we're gonna score it. Yeah, I think I made that one score too long. So I will correct the measurements down below. So this score is at 3, 6, and 7. Actually, the measurements are right. The card base is wrong. 3, 6, and 7. And I think what it is this needs to be trimmed down. And I want my cutter to an inch. So we're going to change the card base is not a full 8.5. It's a 7.5. Oh, there we go. Let's try that. Let's try that. That looks better. Okay, so the card itself, and I will fix this below, but this is an 8 instead of an 8.5. 5.5 by 8.5. I'm looking for the bone folder and it's laying right in front of me. That. All right, now we'll try this again. I can't see it. Goodness gracious. Hey, Melinda. There we go. And then our strip will now fit perfectly. Like when one thing happens, it all happens, right? Right across the front flap, or the front fold, I should say. And then this is going to come on like so. We'll line it up back here in the front and then have a little overlap so we can adhere that. But let's do this part first. So again, Daffodil Delight. And you could do this in any colors, right? This flower could be pinks or purples. Why didn't I think to do it in purple? It also shows you how different you can create a project using the same materials, right? See if I can get this a little straighter this time. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna grab our flower with our memento again. I kind of mimicked from one card to the next, right? So this is a very similar layout to the second card. We've just turned it into a step card to bump it up a notch, right? Couldn't find the dot. So nobody's excited about the in colors or the catalog. They're excited about the free shipping, right? I'm looking for the green. Remember too, there will be a launch, an online exclusive launch um, in May. And there's lots of good things in there as well. So, and if you've not placed an order since April 15th, 15th, was that the date? It's all a blur. Um, if you've not placed an order since then, when you log into your account the first time, right, you want to make sure a pop-up will appear and it will say something to the effect of, do you want to join the rewards program or something similar to that, letting you know about the rewards program, and make sure you say yes to that because that's how you opt in for your rewards. If you don't um, opt in, then I don't think they can go back and give them to you is the problem. I could be wrong about that. So if you don't get that pop up or you don't remember clicking yes, um, and you're a customer of mine, you can absolutely contact me. Otherwise, contact your demonstrator or contact Stamping Up, and they'll be able to tell you if you're in or not. Okay, so this one, I went ahead and stamped a second one, and we're just going to add a little depth and dimension there by popping up the head of the flower. And I fussy cut that ahead of time. Because it's like, again, just like coloring, it's like having paint dry. Ah, okay. All right, very good. There we go. And then I brought in the party dots, right? I think these are last chance, if I'm remembering correctly. I always have to have like a moment of silence from when the last chance list comes out because so often there's things on there I really like and wasn't ready to quite give up using them. All right, so we're gonna, every dot wants to pop around on me today. Put one there, and then we're just gonna come in on the side panels here Kind of matches the dots in the pattern paper. And there we go. That one is complete. Now, you could absolutely, and I didn't, but you could put a layer back here. It would also hide where you attached your step. You could put a basic white layer back here, stamp something else, write a message, or even on the inside of the card. I've done that sometimes as well, right? So you can add that basic white layer and have a place to actually write a personalized greeting if you so wish. So this is our Avid, right? Obviously with the step card. And then this was our beginner. So no bling, just two-step stamping, which some people may say that's not a beginner, but I think it is. Oh, no, no, no. And we did not know. We had no idea on Saturday. So there you go. Beginner, casual, Avid stamper, all using You Are Remarkable. All, similar. Like I copied that and just shrunk it down to make my step. Obviously, we use the same flower, greetings, all of that good stuff. What do you think? Have you ever challenged yourself to do that, to do a beginner, casual, an Avid card? It was kind of fun. I enjoyed it actually. All right, ladies. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in and watching today. I appreciate it. One thing I did not speak about is that because of the decisions that Facebook has made about live videos and the amount of time I don't have in my life, I am moving my lives to YouTube. So we will continue to be live Tuesdays at noon. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hope you continue to, and we can grow our audience. And then I will be live Sunday nights at 8 on YouTube as well. So make sure you come hop on with us then. And that is ongoing, simply because we have to download and upload and all of that over on Facebook to preserve our live videos. This way they will always be available to you if you want to go back, use the measurements I did, create it with a different stamp set. If you're doing the Just Cards class, you'll always have access to watch the video to help you put it together, or even my monthly Creativity Delivered classes will all be on YouTube then. So, hey, have a great rest of your week. I hope everyone had a great Easter. That was like 2 days ago, and in my past as I move forward. But I hope you all had a good Easter. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a safe week, and I hope to see you Sunday night right here on YouTube. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.